Ooh, it's a cow. Random thoughts. I'm your host, Karla. And today we will be talking about nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. What we're going to be doing in the true format of the show is Googling random questions. We're going to Google random questions and just answer them. Wait, why am I saying we? It's just me. Wait, you're listening, so you're here. So it's us. All right. But before I do that, I would like to share a quote with you guys. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. And this is from the Buddha. That's pretty cool. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get on to the questions, man. Let's get on to the questions. So I'm going to hop myself on Google here. And let's see. What do I want to focus on? Valentine's Day Questions. Cool. Wait, are we supposed to do this with like a couple? Who cares? All right, so the first question is, when do you think is the right time to say, I love you? Never. I think never is a good answer. But being real though, that depends on the couple. That depends on the person. Just don't say it immediately after you just met them. Don't do it immediately after a week of knowing them because you don't know them. But my best answer is never. Don't do it. It's a trap. But if you are a brave person and you would like to be trapped and you will like to, indulge in this sadistic game, I will encourage you to do it when it feels right, but don't do it within the first 2 months. I would say the first 2 months is too much. Yeah? Moving on to the next question. When's the last time you felt vulnerable? How did you cope? I would say I felt the most vulnerable every time I use the bathroom. I'm serious, man. That is the scariest time ever. You're at most vulnerable when you're sleeping or you're taking a dump. Yeah. So the last time I felt vulnerable, it was when I was taking a dump. Nobody wants to hear about that, but you're in a very compromising position when you're doing that. If an earthquake happens and you're on the toilet, can you imagine? Can you imagine how vulnerable you feel? You're not safe, man. What if something crawls into your house? What if somebody just comes in to rob you while you're taking a deuce? That is true vulnerability right there. And nobody talks about this. And how do you cope? You hurry up and get it done. Don't go too fast though, because your body won't like that. It's a peaceful time, but it's also a very vulnerable time. So make sure, whenever you're in that bathroom, take it easy. Well, be careful, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And that's your most vulnerable time. That's just my opinion anyway. But maybe that's not what the question is asking. Anyway, moving on to the next question. It says, what is your favorite birthday you ever had and why? Birthdays aren't really something I celebrated for a very long time, but as I get older, I learn to appreciate birthdays more. My favorite birthday. I'd say my favorite birthday was, I think, my 11th birthday. Although it wasn't supposed to be my favorite birthday because, events happened and it was a very sad time in my life. But I got a gift from every one of my siblings. And they came together. They got me foods that I liked. They baked me cake. And even though everybody was strapped for cash, we weren't in the situation that we're in right now. Everybody was really struggling, but they came together and got me something, man. I think I have something from that 11th birthday. I still have that set of like pajamas, I guess. Yeah, they're more like pajamas. And although it can't fit me anymore, I still keep it. It's one of those special days. Yeah. What's the next question? Let's see. Who do you confide in more than anyone else? Myself, obviously. Who else to confide in is but yourself? You will never tell on yourself. You know? You will know what to think of the situation. You, myself, me. I confide in me. But all jokes aside, you should actually talk to another person about your problems. Me personally, I will not be telling you who I confide in, because those who are nosy enough to listen to this, they're going to be like, am I the one? Am I the one? Or who is it? Who is it that I can probably dip my nose into it? It's none of your business. I ain't going to tell you shit. Next question. What do you value more? Careful planning or the freedom to be spontaneous? Obviously, the freedom to be spontaneous. I don't want nobody dictating what I'm supposed to do whenever. Okay? I like a good plan. It's nice to have a plan. But listen, if it's too careful, that means you don't have any room for like spontaneity. Is that how you say it? Spontaneity? Yeah, there's no room for that. And I don't like that. I like to go with the flow. I like to march to the beat of my own drum. And if you can't handle that, I'm sorry, but we're not doing anything. But like I said, a plan isn't bad. Just don't be too rigid. Next question. If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be? A lot of them are dying these days. Not to sound morbid, but a lot of the celebrities that I've always wanted to meet are dead now. Michael Jackson was like the ultimate, but I guess I have to go with people who are alive right now, and I guess Sean Paul for sure. You know, he has a very significant role in my life. You know, he was my first crush. Anyway, still love Sean Paul. He's a cool dude, legend in the industry. Would love to meet him. Would love to talk to him. See his insights on things. You know, this guy, really cool. Another celebrity? Oh wait, they said one. I ain't gotta give away my secrets like that. Another question we'll probably ask about a celebrity. Let's move on. What suits you the most on the back? Oh, hold on. What suits you the most on the back of bad news or a tough day? Oh, so what's my coping mechanism on a bad day? Chocolate. Love chocolate. Chocolate is life. Chocolate is love. Chocolate is all. Chocolate. Love chocolate. If I just have chocolate, I'm instantly in a better mood. What problem? What are you talking about? What? I don't remember what you're talking about, man. I'm fine. And then probably watch a nice show or read something. Sometimes if it gets really bad and the chocolate doesn't help, which is very rare, but it does happen, I would probably do something I enjoy. Draw something. Listen to some music. Watch a TV show that I like. Preferably anime. Yeah, it's just really a chill thing. And if it's really, really bad, like I am on the verge of ultra depression, I usually just go to the countryside in nature. That works like a charm. I'm not even gonna trip. Like that is the ultimate. That is like if push comes to shove, that is the end all be all cure all. Like that will work like magic. And combine that with chocolate, I'm Gucci. But yo, listen, I'm answering all these questions, but yo, you can feel free to comment your answers to these below. I'll be reading some of them. I may even read it on the next podcast. All right, next question. What was your favorite school lunch as a kid? Oh, right. People in other countries have standardized school lunches. My favorite school lunch Well, I'm Jamaican, so I really, really like a cheese patty, cocoa bread. At my school, they used to sell this thing called cheese loaf. I used to like that, so I usually buy a cheese patty or a cocoa bread, and or if I feel spicy, I'm gonna buy a cheese patty, a chicken patty, and a cheese loaf. Or I could buy a chicken. Listen, it's usually a patty, some bread of some kind, and I'll probably buy a snack and a juice. I eventually moved to water when I was buying like a sugar bun or something. It depends. But my favorite lunch combo was always a patty, some sort of bread, a snack, which is preferably or most likely a banana chips, a juice, which is probably never a soda. It's usually like an orange juice, cherry juice, or pineapple juice. And yeah, that's usually the lunch I love. But like nowadays, Chinese. I'll eat anything Chinese. What else? I've become a health nut, maybe. Salad? No, I'm not gonna say a salad, Nick. No, I'd be lying. Salad is good for you. It's great, but I ain't gonna tell you that's my favorite lunch because I'll be lying. All right, next question, which is obviously for a couple. What is the best outfit you've ever seen me wear? Unfortunately, I don't have somebody here other than myself to compare or actually answer. The best outfit I've ever seen myself in is full black and a leather jacket. I look so cool. But, whoever is listening to this, what's your best outfit? What do you think? Which outfit do you think you look best in? Think about that. That's something you should really think about. Unless you're a fashion head, you don't really think about this. Anyway, next question. Would you rather ask for help or figure it out yourself? I'm a figure it out yourself type of person. But if it's getting annoying or if it's something I really don't care about and I just want to get it over with, I'm going to ask for help. Yeah. Simple as that. If I'm working, this is taking too long, I need to finish this thing by a deadline, I'm going to ask for help because I can't be bothered to figure it out. And you know the worst thing? Has this ever happened to you? You decide that you're going to ask somebody for help and there's no help and you have to figure it yourself anyway. So why did I take the time out to ask you for help when you can't even help me, man? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? You're in the same boat as me. No, I'm sorry. We're in the same boat as each other and I'm being very insensitive right now. You're probably doing something you don't even know what the hell you're doing right now. And I'm not making it better. And if you come and ask me, I probably don't even know. But listen, if you don't know, don't say you do. And then give me crap advice. That's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. Anyway, next question. What's your favorite karaoke song to sing? I don't really go karaokeing. But if I have to choose a song, I would choose a song that I know. Probably a Charlie Puth song. Is it Charlie Puth? Is it Poot? Or Poof? Yeah. You know that's that guy who sing We Don't Talk Anymore. Yeah, that guy. I'd probably choose one of his songs. I went through a phase where I was listening to all of his songs. So I probably know them by heart. Yeah. I think I can nail the falsetto. Maybe. Or I probably sound horrible. Who knows? But I'm singing it anyway. I don't care. You know, you came to karaoke with me. You know the risk of coming to karaoke with somebody. You know the risk of going to karaoke with somebody. Okay? You're either going to be very fascinated or be very happy that this person can sing, or you're going to be horrified and just hold your ears and be like, you know, second guessing your life and your choices. But that's the beauty of karaoke. You never know until you go. Next question. What's the most romantic movie you've ever seen? Although I'm out here sprouting my anti-love thing, I do love a good romantic comedy. I really do. What's the most romantic one? You know, it depends. Because if you asked me years ago, before I rewatched some of these shows that I used to love, I would have probably said like Pretty Woman or Serendipity. However, These days when I watched over Pretty Woman and I was like, you know this dude for a couple of days and you're in love already? I think it's the money, girl. I think it's the money. But whatever. I can't really say I know which one's the most romantic right now, but I always like a good romantic movie. Yeah. I guess because it gets so cheesy nowadays, you're kind of sort of just dense or like, I guess, desensitized to what these shows are really about anymore. I probably need to revisit some and just talk about that. But right now, can't really say. Next question. What's your favorite childhood memory? This one is a little bit personal. Now listen, I'm like a parent on this with multiple kids. I don't have a favorite memory, okay? I don't. They're all the same. They're all equal. They're all meaningful. They're all a part of me. They're all my experience. They're all. And I'm going to give you the philosopher answer for this. Favoritism is subjective, and I will not choose to indulge in that. So we're going to go to the next question. What's one thing you always procrastinate on? Going out on a date, I always procrastinate on that. So if you ever ask me out and I never respond, that's probably why. But being real though, I procrastinate on a fair amount of things. I can't really choose one. I know it's probably gonna sound like the last answer to the question that I just answered or not answered before, but I can't really choose anything in particular that I procrastinate on because I procrastinate with a fair amount of things. It just depends on my mood. Yeah. Plate washing, probably that. Yeah, I try not to do it for a good while, but I realize if I don't, those pesky, creepy crawlies are going to try to come in my house and invade my space, and I'm going to have to go to war and find myself whatever ammunition I need to make sure these things are dead. But it's more trouble than it's worth, so just wash the plates. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I hate those things. You know what I'm talking about. Those disgusting things. Anyway, next question. Where is your favorite place to be with me? Who are we talking to? Oh wait, this is a couples quiz and I decided to do it. My favorite place to go with me. Me, myself, as in me. Where do I like to go with myself? I like to go a lot of places with myself. Honestly, I am the best company. I love going places with me. You like going places with yourself too? Honestly, what you should do, if you're listening to this podcast, go outside, go to your favorite place and listen to this, which means I will be there with you in voice, in spirit, in heart. But yeah, my favorite place to go is somewhere pretty chill. Probably in the mountains, man. I love the mountains. Yeah, without the creepy crawlers, I'll be perfect. Yeah. All right, next question. What's your favorite way to receive affection? Now this one is controversial. I am not what you call affectionate, so I don't exactly have a favorite way to receive affection if I really think about it. I like gifts. Gifts are nice. I think those are very nice, especially if you put a lot of thought into it, Stuff that I like, not stuff that you think I should like. I'm talking to you, person who wants to give me a gift just because you like it and you want me to like it. So you forcibly just give it to me. Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll probably go to waste. I'll appreciate you getting me a gift if you get me something that I actually like or you think I would like. But not in a way where I tell you I don't like it and then you get it to me. Anyway. Hugs are okay. It depends on the person. Kiss. Those are cool. Maybe words. Words are nice. I like a good compliment. I like to be DJ Khaled, you're the best. Another one. I would like another compliment as well. And, just give me the most encouraging thing, Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Those are the ways. I'm not opposed to it, Affection is affection. So some people like it more than others. And it's okay. It's okay. It depends on the person, I guess. Next question. What's your guilty pleasure TV show or movie? My guilty pleasure. I like terrible movies. Yeah. I like watching, those horribly terrible CGI, horrible acting. I don't know where they got these C-list actors. And they're in those terrible shark movies. Those shark movies on sci-fi? I love those. Those are hilarious. Honestly, I actually go out of my way to find terrible movies and watch them because a lot of times they're either very agonizing to get through or just the most hilarious thing you've ever watched in your life. You ever watched The Shark Exorcist? Check that out. Terrible movie, but swear. Listen, just looking at the posters for these things. If you don't believe me, just Google that. Just Google The Shark Exorcist right now. Sand shark, bro. Listen, those were just, oh my God. Sci-fi right there. Sci-fi, are they still around? I haven't watched a really terrible movie in a while, honestly. Those spoof movies, remember those spoof movies like, what do you call it? Date movie, disaster movies, vampire sucks. I think the last one I watched was The Hungry Games or something. It's like a parody of The Hunger Games. Yeah, those are terrible, but they're also kind of funny. Yeah, those are good. I went on a tangent on those movies now, huh? Anyway, moving on. What 3 words would your best friend use to describe you? Is she listening? I would like to think my best friend would want to describe me in the most eloquent of ways. The best compliments. Probably use the best words in history to just commemorate how good of a person I am. But they probably won't. Or they probably will. Or they probably will give me 2 compliments and a very side-eyed, but I love you though. Yeah, I don't really know. I would have to ask them and relay that answer to you. I don't really know. Anything can come out of her mouth. Let's move on. If you could travel anywhere in the world with me, where would you go and why? Me again, huh? I should have probably got somebody to do this with, but who else to do it with me? Myself? Yeah, of course, I'm traveling with myself. I would like to go to Japan. Japan or Austria. Mostly Japan. Austria is probably second on the list. Yeah. But you, my friend, wherever you are in this world or wherever you're going right now, or if you're on a plane right now and you're listening to me, that's pretty cool. I'm coming with you. Honestly, just play my whole catalog of podcasts wherever you are. Listen to me just talk about nothing. I'm just here talking, just reading questions that's supposed to be about couples or something. It's Valentine's Day. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're listening to. I don't know where you're going. I don't know why you're on my podcast, but thank you for being on my podcast. You're super cool, man. You're super cool. And I'm traveling with you. Wherever you're going, just remember, just bring out this podcast wherever you are and be like, yo, you're traveling with me. Anyway, yeah, I should finish answering this question. Why? Because Japan's amazing. The culture is amazing. I love anime. I like the food. I like most of the food. And yeah, it's just a really cool place, man. There's so much to discover. So much. Anyway, next question. What is on your bucket list that we can do together this year? Then another question for somebody else, and I'm supposed to be doing that with you. So I'll just randomly choose somebody that I know and we're just gonna do a bucket listings together. What do I want to do? I gotta think hard about this. I've always wanted to shove somebody off a building. I wonder if I can. Okay, all right. I'm gonna be serious. I want to go horseback riding in the snow like Vladimir Putin. Yeah. Preferably if I could do it shirtless. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop. Okay. All right. I would like to visit 2 continents with someone. How was that? Yeah. Or maybe I'll just narrow it down just to Europe. Europe is very easy to travel through, I guess. Yeah. Go traveling in Europe with you. You, specifically you. I'm not mentioning your name, but you. Yeah. We're going to start at Austria, though. That's the best place to start, in my opinion. I'd like to see all the architecture and all that. I know we can move to the other places, but that's where I want to go. All right, next question. How did we make each other smile this week? God, I make myself smile every day. I just made myself smile a while ago just thinking about something that I'm supposed to do with me. Which is probably a shower. I do need to take a shower. See, I just made myself smile. See that? I'm amazing. Next question. Would you surprise me with an expensive gift, or would you consult me before spending the money on it? Well, it's me, so I will know about it. But anyway, if I were talking about an actual couple here, it's my money. I can do what I want, but I'm not going to spend something without knowing you really want this. So I would ensure that it's something that you actually really, really want. And then I will, if I'm in the position where it's not going to put me through too much turmoil, I'm going to get it for you. But I just need to know that you actually want this. So I'm going to subtly just go around it and just ensure this is something you really, really want. If it's just something in passing, I'm not going to spend all of my money on it and then you're just flaky about it. I don't know. But that's just me. Yeah. Next question. What is the last song you saved to your playlist? What was the last song? Which playlist though? I got a lot of playlists. I got a YouTube playlist. I got a Spotify playlist. I got a personal playlist on my phone. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to be the person to just decide that we're gonna go global here. We're gonna go Spotify. Let me see, what's the last thing I saved to my thingy? Let me check. Alright, so the last thing I saved was I'll Be Your Radio by Gerard Lawson, Moonchild. God, that song is amazing. That song is amazing. Yeah, that's the last thing I saved. Yeah, beautiful. I'm actually going to listen to that after I'm done. Next question. Is there any goal you want to accomplish that I can help you with? Oh yeah, you can. You can help this podcast grow. That's what you can help do. Recommend it to your friends if you like this. If they like my type of vibe. Tune into the next one. Like, subscribe, whichever platform you're on. Follow me. Show your support. That's what you can help me do. Because I want to make this thing big, man. Make people listen to me talk about nothing. That's the dream, baby. And I know it's your dream too. Please share it with everybody. Anyway. Next question. What's a time we had together that you found the funniest? The funniest. 6 minutes ago, just rewind the podcast and listen to that. I find that very funny. I just chose a random number, but who knows? When you find something funny, it's in the moment, so you can't really say it's the funniest thing because you laugh Have you ever remembered like the funniest joke you've ever heard? I don't think I remember the funniest joke, but I do remember like specific comedian that I know for sure if I listen to them, I know I'm gonna laugh. If I think about certain things, I know I'm gonna laugh. But the funniest, oh, together. Well, we are on this podcast together, so what do you think is the funniest moment on this podcast right now? Comment. I want to know. Let me see if I'm actually funny or I'm just stupid. Anywho, oh wait, funny is stupid and stupid is funny. That's beautiful. Love that. All right. Oh, we're almost at the end here. Okay. The next question is, who is your relationship role model? Your parents, a celebrity couple, or a friend? And why? This one I have to think about. You see, I don't really look into other people's relationship and think, oh my God, I want to be just like you. Not really. Not really. But you can respect some relationships. I think it's admirable to be with somebody for a very long time. And when I say a very long time, I am talking about people who know each other for more than 6 months. That's crazy. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are doing things. Those are goals. But honestly, like, you ever heard like some people be like, yo, we're together for like 30 years. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. And you still together? Whoa, what happened? What made you feel like you needed to do this? Was it worth it? Yeah. So those are very commendable. People have lifetime goals that they do. But to me, well, I can't imagine that. But that would be interesting if I ever do that. I'd have to look back at my younger self and be like, yo, listen, we have changed so much. Anyway, no, I don't really have like role models for like specific relationships because I think every relationship has their problems and not everybody's going to share the bad times to tell you that, yo, we had a shit time. We had a shit time, but we overcame it. You know? Or they never did and they're just pretending just because they were like, listen, I've been in this marriage for so long. I need that diamond anniversary. Okay? We deserve that. I've been with you. I've been through the pain for so long. I need that. I don't know how it goes, but probably that's a thing. Anyway, we're on the last question here. What's one thing you've always been nervous to ask? Hey, do you like me? Yeah, I am very nervous in asking that specific question. And I just asked you that. Do you like my stuff? Do you like this podcast? If you do, tune into the next episode. This is the end, bro. This is the end. That's the last question. I am just answering Valentine's Day question. Remember the quote from Buddha, baby. I came off the page, so I can't really tell you the... Oh, wait. Let me go back to this, honestly. I should probably tell you what the Buddha said. Let's see. The Buddha said, happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. And you know, I agree, 100%. Appreciate what you have. If you're single, if you're married, if you're whatever, in this V-Day, happy V-Day. Enjoy yourself. Cherish who you have in your life. Cherish what you don't have. Whatever, man. Buy yourself chocolate. Love yourself. I like that. Anyway, until next time, bye.